Sometimes I can close my eyes and I can still visualize and remember some of the conversations that I had with my grandparents, my grandmother and my grandfather, the wisdom that they used to speak into my life. I'm so very grateful for that. And even though I do remember them for who they were, for what they did, I think it's the things that they said, the things that they taught with their life that really made an impact upon me. That's kind of the anchor point for me, is I still sometimes feel like I have this connection with them. I think that's why people go out today and they do things. They want to be remembered for something. They perform amazing feats. They break records. They win medals. They write great books. They don't want to even entertain the idea that somehow maybe somebody will forget them when they're gone. Everybody wants to be remembered. Now, as we come to discussing how this impacts us today, I think it's important for us all to realize that that's the very thing that people are going to remember us by. Not just what we did, not just who we are, but what we stood for, what we believed, what was our story, what were the things that we shared with people around us. Those are the things I believe that are going to live in the hearts of those people that are close to us. In the Bible, in John chapter number 3, there was a man by the name of Nicodemus who came to Jesus one day, and the first words out of his mouth was this: "Rabbi, we know you are a teacher sent from God," because nobody could do the things that you do unless God had sent him. This man already was being impacted by what Jesus was saying. His life was already being marked by those words. And those words and those things that Jesus taught him would impact him far after Jesus is already gone. You know, when you think about it, it really is a scary thought, but we are all teaching something all the time. But the big question is anybody listening? And probably even a bigger question is anybody benefiting from what we are teaching? And maybe even a bigger question is there anything that we are teaching in our lives right now that is going to set up the next generation for failure instead of success? Today you're going to talk over some of these questions and wrestle with this just a little bit with your group. And you're also going to be looking at some of the testimonies of some people that are doing some things right now in which they believe is going to make an impact on the next generation. Some of the stories that they're going to tell and some of the wisdom they're going to give that they believe will be something very useful that is going to help build their legacy.